Well, I want to try to make this video before it gets any even darker. I tried putting lights on in the car, but I didn't have the idea of this video until I started, watching the older one. And really, it's about, you know, what the Bible college that I went to said to me when I wanted to return. And, how they said, we don't know where you're headed, but it's not here. And when how else are you supposed to take that other than we don't care about you anymore? We don't want nothing to do with you. You can go to hell. We don't care about your salvation. We can't look past your past mistakes. We can't look past the fact that maybe you ask for, forgiveness from God and you confess that and we're going to embrace you again. No. And according to a dear brother of mine, what they said to him was more or less the same kind of thing. He was struggling with something and they rejected him. They wouldn't bother helping him deal with it. So, I got to thinking about, what was said to me that we don't know where you're headed, but it's not here. But they didn't see what kind of person that I would eventually become. I didn't get to go back to this school and pursue the road God had for me because God had other plans, obviously. But more or less, they washed their hands of me. And because of past mistakes, they wouldn't see what God can do. No one realizes who is in that place of making judgments on somebody, the change that God can bring them through. Yeah, I made immature decisions when I was younger. I made mistakes. Maybe that I didn't act right. Maybe I didn't follow, their expectations of a Christian student there. Yeah, maybe I didn't follow those. But that doesn't mean that that's going to be like that for the rest of my life. They looked past that aspect of that. And, what kind of person am I now? Yes, I'm still following God, but I will not follow any kind of religious concept that maybe they were teaching. You know, Maybe they were teaching people to be religious. Maybe they were teaching people to, look on the outside rather than the inside. They weren't teaching people about grace and, the love of God. I didn't learn that there. I learned that from the church I went to about God's grace. And that's when Jesus showed me in a dream how much he loved me. So, you know, maybe they got their seal of approval for some of the students that went there. And from what I heard from a fellow brother who I haven't spoke to in a while, I wonder what he's up to. But he told me that a majority of the students that went there no longer follow God. So they got rid of me because of my past mistakes. But look at me now. I'm not saying that I'm 100% perfect in God's eyes, but I'm still following him. I love him. I'm wanting to do what he wants me to do. And so can they see that? You put rejection on me, but God put acceptance. So, I was just thinking about that. They rejected me, but they didn't know what I would do for God. So far I wrote 2 books, well, more than 2 books, but I have 2 books published trying to lead people in not only the love of God, but, showing them that God provides. Where is their acceptance in that aspect? So, I was just thinking about that. How people or Christians can be so religious, put a list of expectations on their fellow brother and sister for them to follow, loops for them to jump through in order to receive their seal of approval. But, I wanted to share that with you. And, what is it that, for you personally, somebody put like judgment on you and you didn't follow in their way of judgment? You followed in what God wants you to do, and you're not the person that you were then. So, people tend to, not give people not only the benefit of the doubt, but to see what time can do in the heart of somebody. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for taking the time to watch.